Hi, I'm Hazel. Today is almost Saturday, which means it's time to sit down and catch up with a little vlog. First off, I would like to say that when I first set up my camera in the game, behind me, in front of this little fawn, this is the Gleamhoof fawn, I thought it'd be really cute. And now that I actually see it on the thing, it's kind of creepy. I'm starting to notice that its eyes don't really have a soul in them. But, you know, it's got an animation where it, like, prances. So maybe we'll get to see that later. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't ruin anybody's day. This week and last week, it feels like it's been 2 weeks. I know I made a vlog last week. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember anything that's happened this week. Overwatch has taken over my life, is what I'm trying to say here. Overwatch has taken over my life. I did not anticipate getting this addicted to it. I may have talked about this last week. I don't really remember. Like I said, my life is a blur right now. But I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. I'm starting to just now, like just last night, I was playing it and I was able to log off of it without feeling that like withdrawal in my heart. So it's yeah, it's been really fun. I've been playing mostly Mercy. I was looking at my stats page on, did you know, I don't know if you know this, but you can go into overwatch.com or playoverwatch.com or whatever their website is, battle.net/overwatch, and you can look up yourself by your battle tag, and then you can see like all of these stats. I think you can see them in game too, but you can see them all on the webpage. You can see all your stats of like your kills and time spent on fire and all sorts of stuff. Oh, there he goes. And I spent most of my time on Mercy, followed by Lucio, and then I think my next favorite after that is Zenyatta, so I guess I've been kind of maining support. I never really intended to main support. I kind of wanted to do damage, but it seems like every group always needs support, and I actually really like playing Mercy. She can heal with just one button. Whenever I get back onto WoW, I'm like, oh my god, I have so many buttons that I have to heal with, and none of them really do anything, and I can only blink every 30 seconds, and Mercy gets the Guardian Angel every like 3 seconds. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I've been having a huge amount of fun in Overwatch. I'm level 40, I want to say 44, I'm 43 or 44, somewhere right in there. So like I was saying, just last night I was starting to have I feel like I'm going to have from this point out a more normal relationship with it. I feel like I binged it and I got it out of my system, because pretty much what has been happening for the last couple weeks is I'd get onto WoW, and then I'd see that there's nobody to really play WoW with, and I'd get an Overwatch and I would just play that for like 8 hours. And I've been doing that pretty much every day. And then after a while I just stopped checking on WoW anymore because I didn't really even want to play WoW. But now I'm kind of at a point where I feel like I can probably do both, especially if I can find some people to play WoW with. But I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, basically Overwatch is the bomb. If you haven't gotten it, you should. Mercy's my jam. My jam pajamas. She's so cute. Anyways. As far as things that I've done in WoW, I haven't really done anything in live WoW, but I have been playing the beta a lot more actively this week. Things I'm looking at as far as videos go are putting together lists of, every time I encounter a rare that drops a pet or a toy, I've been marking down locations and getting some footage of it, so I should be able to put together some videos of where exactly you're going to need to go on the Broken Isles to get your pets and your toys from the rares. A good rule of thumb, of course, is just going to be if you see a rare, just kill it. You're probably going to get something cool from it, but just so anybody that wants to hit them up like first can get that out of the way. I've been looking at professions, and I keep visiting the pet tamers and the pet encounters. Like there's one in Dalaran, like right behind where my camera is right here, and they haven't been working every time I go to them. So hopefully one of these days I'll catch the beta on a build where the pet tamers are actually implemented, because I do want to do at least preview videos on those for now. But for the time being, we're looking at professions. Cooking is next on my list, and that's what I've been doing there. In live WoW, I was talking a while ago about making a push for Gladiator rating this season, and recently with this whole Overwatch thing and with a couple of other disturbances in just like my teams and the people I have actually to play with, I'm not sure I'm gonna do it anymore. And I'm starting to realize that while I was working so hard and putting so much of my time and like my soul into trying to get good enough at WoW to get Gladiator, it was really wearing me down. I was getting very upset. I was very tense. I was quite stressed out about the whole thing. And now that I'm kind of in this position where I'm sitting and looking at, do I really want to do this right now? Or my other option is I don't make a huge Glad push. I just play WoW for fun with people that I find friends and I have a good time with it. And then I continue playing like a lot because that's just kind of what I do. And eventually the time that I put into it will get to me to a point where I can get Glad without like freaking out about it. Whereas right now it would be a stretch for me at my current skill level. And with the time I have available to me, it's just too much of a rush. So I might still do it, especially if I end up not playing Overwatch anymore. I might put all that time back into WoW, and maybe I'll get there, but maybe I won't. I'm starting to realize that maybe it's okay, and there is, in fact, always next season. So I'm kind of iffy on that. I haven't really decided, but I think time is kind of deciding for me, especially as every time I log onto Overwatch, my Glad dream slips a little further away. But, you know, it's okay. It's just a Gron mount. It doesn't really mean anything. I'm still a perfectly good PvPer, and PvP is still fun. I can't wait to see where it goes in Legion, so it's kind of where I'm at on that. In three-dimensional life, I've been thinking of taking my green screen down. One of these days, I'm gonna do an office tour video where I actually show you guys how I'm set up in my office. But the short version of it is that half of this room is taken up by the lights in the green screen, not because they're very big things on their own, but because of the apparatus that they stand on. They're all on like these tripods. Even the green screen is hung from like this 2 tripods rack thing, and it's huge. It takes up a huge amount of space. And now that I'm not really streaming anymore, the only thing I'm using the green screen for is the vlogs. And I don't know if any of you remember this, but I have behind the green screen a whole collection of WoW posters that I got specifically for vlogging in front of, and you know, they're kind of cool. And I've been thinking of just taking the green screen down and doing vlogs in front of the posters for a bit, but I want to hear feedback on that. And we'll see if I actually get around to taking it down, because that would mean like moving stuff, and I am fairly famously lazy. So I might do that. What else? Oregon has gone full summer mode. We have 100+ degree temperature warnings for this week, which is going to be great. But at least this year we have AC. It's not like last year where we didn't get AC until like July or August or whatever. We have it right off the get-go. So I'm probably just gonna do a lot of hiding inside. I'm gonna take my dog with me in the morning at like 7 o'clock, like we've been doing, to just like go for a run really early before it gets too hot. And then we're just going to get back and we're just going to hide indoors for almost all of the day, because I do not do so good when it gets hot outside like that. I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody really like sees 100+ degree temperatures and goes, yeah, I'm going to melt. But maybe somebody must. Anyways, questions from this week. Kale asks, and this was kind of funny. The question is, are you from Canada? And there was an edit that said, nope. I am from Canada. I'm from the Victoria-ish area. I left 3 years ago. It's probably about 2.5 years ago, because we just had the 2-year wedding anniversary, and I moved here just a little bit before that. So, yeah, I'm living in the States, but I am an immigrant. And then, what else? Lee Austin said, hi, just wondering if you were going to do pet battles for all tamers, for example, Nearly Headless Nick, unless I missed it. So, this took me a while to figure out what you meant, just because Nearly Headless Nick is, from Harry Potter. And what you mean is Nearly Headless Jacob, and for whatever reason I completely forgot that he existed, so that didn't click for me for a while, but eventually I got what you were trying to say, which was not that complicated. I'm not putting any shade on you, I just couldn't, I had a moment. But the reason I haven't done Nearly Headless Jacob and other tamers like him is, up to this point I've been doing guides for tamers that give rewards, like the bag rewards, or that are difficult enough to pose a significant challenge, where to the point where I think that people really need a video for it. But if they're like Nearly Headless Jacob, for example, he's one of the Wrath of the Lich King tamers, and the only you do him once while you're getting your achievement and while you're leveling up your pets, and then after that you never go back to him. And all of these leveling up original tamers, they don't have legendary quality pets. I think they have rare and epic quality pets, so they're not like really, really scary. And you can brute force past them with almost any team that you like. So that's why I haven't really done guides for them yet, because you can do them with pretty much anything. Approximately. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done them, so forgive me if they're actually way harder. But if I do get a lot of requests for something like that, then I will look into doing them, especially after I've worked through more of my list of things I want to do. I'm not against the idea of doing guides for them, but it hasn't been a priority because they don't give any significant rewards, and because the typical player is only going to do those tamers once. So that's that, and that has been my week. If any of you have any questions you would like answered in a vlog, just leave them as a comment on the most recent vlog. If any of you have any opinions on that deer, that is the Gleamhoof Fawn. It's currently a wild pet in Volshara. I think there's going to be some recolors available from other sources. I thought it was adorable until just now, and I did this vlog and I realized how dead its eyes are. Now it's adorable and just like a tiny bit creepy, but I want to hear what you guys think. And I hope you guys have a wonderful